Right. Welcome back to another... Welcome back to another stream, guys. We're doing Pokemon Sword and Shield today. We're doing some deck stuff, specifically. And, yeah, I'm probably, like, halfway done with the main Pokemon Sword and Shield main decks. I'm doing this for Pokemon Home so we can get Shiny Keldeo, so I need to do the DLCs as well. But at the moment, I'm doing the main decks just so I can put it into Pokemon Home and also put it into my Pokemon Sword copy so I can get the Shiny Charm on Sword and also transfer it to my friend's account so my friend can also get the Shiny Charm on their copy of Pokemon Sword. So that's the main objective. I have a bunch of Pokemon here that I'm going to be breeding just to get the decks done. But there's a lot of other things I will be doing on this game, like catching the Pokemon that we're going to be doing, trading with a bot to get certain Pokemon, and then doing that way. And then I'll be trading with my other Switch that I have, which is an OLED Switch, which will have I will have to transfer the data of Pokemon Sword over to that game, just to get that done. And then that should be fine. But we have to start with Pangoro, it seems like. Yeah, so Pangoro first, and then Klinklang. Bronzor we can do just because we have a Bronzong somewhere. For the time being, to make this easier, I think I'm going to put Savali there. I'm going to put Eternatus there. And then I'm going to switch these guys over there because I need Aegislash for catching Pokemon. It'll be easier. And Pangoro, we'll start with you, and then we'll do Klinklang because we'll release them later, once we're able to. And then we need Bronzong, which is here, so we'll grab Bronzong to breed as well. So we need both Pangoro and Pancham, which is not a problem. I don't want the egg. No. I don't want the egg. It was my Milotic, so... that's fine. I can get rid of Milotic now. I think I have a spare Feebas, right? Yeah, I do have a spare Feebas, so I can trade myself with Trade Evolutions today. So we'll get rid of this one. That is fine. Bronzong, I guess we'll just put you there for the time being while we get the two Panchams we need. So let's do that first. So first off, let's put Pangoro. Put Pangoro in. Yep. I have money in this game, so that's not a problem. And then on the bike. On the bike. We're gonna try and get this, we're gonna try and get this done. There's around 230 Pokemon we have left to do. Obviously, I need to do, once we get to the DLC, like, post-game of Sword, I will grab, Zacian. I need to grab Zamazenta for the, like, for the decks, so I'll grab Zamazenta later. They'd be, like, the last two Pokemon I typically grab. But I have Eternatus, Zamazenta, and Zacian as the event, event distribution, so I have the shiny versions of those. They're the ones I keep instead of having to worry about catching Zacian and Zamazenta in, the deal, like, at the end of it. But I'll probably grab Zacian and Zamazenta later. Which ain't a problem. Ain't a problem at all. Okay. Let's hatch these, please, game. There is a chance one of these appear shiny as well, so if that's good, that just gets added to the shiny decks for later. But, you know, the shinies ain't the main objective, but if I do get one, it's not the end of the world. Apart from if a shiny spawns for Pancham and Pangoro, I don't really need it, so I'll probably either release it or Wonder Trade it. Since I don't necessarily need Pancham and Pangoro because of ZA. Same with the Ralts line. Don't need the Ralts line. Because I think I put Gardevoir in so I could get 4 Ralts. So I could get Ralts, Curlier, Gardevoir, and Gallade. So that should be fine. Drifloon and Drifblim would be easy. Magikarp and Gyarados would be easy just because I could fish those up instead of breeding them. So it makes it easier. The ones that are easy to actually locate will benefit us a bit better. Alright, I need to keep Pangoro so I can evolve Pancham. Because Pancham needs a dark type on the team to evolve. So that should be fine. Okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. Hello, Pancham. You're a lot bigger than I thought you were, actually. So that's not too bad. So yeah, Dex grind today. Might go back to either Scarlet or Violet or ZA tomorrow. So we could do some shiny hunting. And... what else? And then on Friday, we're going to do probably just one long stream that day because we're going to be reacting to the Pokemon Presents, and we'll probably either play some ZA, Scarlet, Violet, like all the different games. We'll just do some deck stuff in the other games. They might even drop, like confirm and drop Pokemon Champions. A lot of people are thinking we might get Champions on Pokemon Day. My guess is sometime in summer we'll get Pokemon Champions. But since it's a game that's supposedly free for mobile, mobile and tablet devices, whereas on the Switch, I think we have to pay for it because there's going to be bonuses for like a starter pack that's built into the base version of the game. If it's free, kind of like Pokemon Quest, that's fine because it kind of helps us out. But we will generally see. Ooh, Iron Fist. Ooh, hold on. I have the hidden ability, Pangoro. Does that make a lot more sense? I got EXP candies, so that's how I'm gonna level up, probably most of the Pokemon that I need to level up today. So, that should be fine. Okay. Pancham. Hatena's gonna be alright unless I already have Hatena for the decks. Ponyta and Rapidash I wanna get. That's fine. I have most of the Pokemon Shield Pokemon in this game. So I can grab Ponyta, in Glimwood Tangle and Rapidash, so that's not a problem. But I do want to breed Ponyta. Like Galarian Ponyta and Rapidash. So that's a hunt we'll do. We'll definitely do some Sword and Shield stuff. Right, I have Sword and Shield. This ain't the same game. Oh, fuck. This is the same game. What do you mean? What do you mean? Have people forgotten Sword and Shield? Have people literally deadass forgot about Pokemon Sword and Shield? Gotta load up. This is on Switch too, but the graphics and stuff are the same. Load times might be better on Switch too, but the game has always looked like kinda like this, at least a wild area in terms of things. Sword and Shield always looked like this. I don't know what I don't know what you're on. Sword and Shield always looked like this. Okay. Pancham. Oh my god. Ah! Sword and Shield has always looked like this. Always. You can refuse to believe it all you want, but this is how the game has always been since 2019. I had to remember when this game came out. Fuck me, the game's 9 years up. Oh. Is it 9 years old? Oh, no. 7 years old. It's got 2 years left till it's 9 years old. We got 3 years before the even decade. We don't need that. Don't need the even decade yet. No way. I know Sun and Moon is 10 years this year. That's crazy. I was gonna say, if this game was anywhere like it's close to 10 years, but if it was like almost 10 years, I would have cried. I still feel like, apart from like maybe Scarlet and Violet, certain areas in Sword and Shield definitely look superior to most of the new games. Got a nice like medieval vibe to it. Like Victorian medieval vibe. But there's only certain aspects this game has that saves itself. The story in this game is very lackluster, and I generally don't like it. Like, don't like the story to this game at all. But yeah, doing a lot of deck stuff today, making sure that all the Pokemon are, you know, added to the decks. We'll see how many we got left to do for the main decks and so forth, so we should be good. Hopefully we could get the DLC decks is pretty good, like get done pretty easily. I know Scarlet and Violet's DLC dexes took a little while just because most of the Pokemon in Sword and Shield's DLC decks better than Scarlet and Violet, but that's not saying much. Yeah, exactly. You don't even think you finished this game? Damn. I'm only doing deck stuff. Hey game, I'm losing the coin flip here. Please just give me, you know, mail. Please. I need to go back to Pokemon Sword and just rush through the game once I've got all the Cubfoos. Once I got all the Cubfoos, I will rush through the game and get all the deck stuff done again. The Crown Tundra is really fun, yeah. I enjoy the Crown Tundra, especially Dynamax Adventures. I think the only saving grace this game actually has for replayability is the Dynamax Adventures. Because if you want Shiny Zygarde, the best way to get it is the Dynamax Adventures if you don't have the event. About to do a level 100 grind, I have nothing. Level 100. That's honestly fair. Most of the Pokemon you can put into the new games and then put them back into Sword and Shield once they level up. Like once they're level like 100 and stuff, you can put them back into this game and do stuff with it. Right, so I need Magikarp, Gyarados, which Gyarados can spawn in the Lake of Outrage. That's not too bad. Magikarp spawns in Route 2 when you fish. That's not too bad. But yeah, lots of Pokédex grinding today. I think we're going to be at it for around like 4 hours today. Pretty long stream, just because I want to do a lot of deck stuff generally. And then we'll go back to either Scarlet Violet, ZA tomorrow to do some more shiny hunting. We might even go back on Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and do some shiny hunting on there. Once I have the shiny charm. Since I am doing the decks for that game as well. Because I want to hunt the legendary birds and Mewtwo in Let's Go Pikachu Eevee instead of doing it in Sword and Shield. This is Pokemon Sword and Shield, Hayden. Oh, I'm getting extremely unlucky, ain't I? Oop. I'm gonna end up getting a shiny if I'm not careful. Oh boy. Game, do me a solid and don't give me a shiny Panjam. Already have you in ZA, don't need you again. Could hunt the legendary birds and Mewtwo in Dynamax Adventures, but I really don't want to. It's been so long since I've played Pokemon Sword and Shield. Pokemon Sword is probably my longest playing game, just because at the time, all you had was Let's Go Pikachu, Eevee, and Sword and Shield. But, I went back and did Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee a lot while I was doing the shiny decks for Sword and Shield. Still need to go back and do the shiny decks again, like to get the remaining Pokemon I'm missing for Generation 8. But I want to concentrate on ZA's decks just because it's easy to do, and I wouldn't mind going to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, doing the birds and Mewtwo. But I'll definitely do that once I've got the shiny charm and everything else. This Pokemon Sword is stacked. Curious. I'm curious. Mine's only stacked on specific Pokemon, and then I've got a box kind of dedicated to the shinies I started getting. Because I got Blipbug. I got a shiny Blipbug. From Masuda. You used to trade a lot. Fair. Okay, why am I losing the coin flip like it's nothing? Okay, why are you the same nature? Like, that's 3 times I've gotten the same nature. Where it's been modest and not adamant. Same gender, same nature, 3 times in a row. Shiny Mewtwo to bring to ZA. See, I'm definitely doing that with Mewtwo just because, you know, be fun. But I'm going to complete the Indigo League for Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. Bring it to Sword and Shield, do the league for that, just so I can get some ribbons, so the marks. Then I'll bring it to Scarlet and Violet to do the league in that. And then I'll bring it to ZA. I will not bring it straight to ZA. And Zeraora. Yeah, no, Zeraora is going to be great. Bringing Zeraora to see, to like show off shiny Mega Zeraora for ZA is going to be awesome. Same with Diancie, like, because Pokemon Go, like Go Tour, I'll be starting on, I think it's Saturday it starts and ends on the Monday. So we get a shiny Diancie for doing it. Mine has broken stats, I don't know how it got there. Maybe you EV trained it. Like if it's hyper trained and stuff, it might be because of that. +390 attack. Could be maxed out attack. 390 sounds a bit much though. Oh, you traded for it? Might be a hacked one. Just depends. Highly depends. I don't know how high its attack is supposed to be. Maybe at level 50 is like 180, 190, maybe. I have to look that shit up actually. Because Rayquaza's the only one I know of that has the highest attack stat. Like Mega Rayquaza. Hey game, be nice. Be nice. Oh, yours is 100? 390 sounds logical. Like, it sounds slightly logical for any type of level 100. Just because their stats all the way to 100. It's, like, okay at best. Like most mythicals and legends. Could be trained. Could very well be trained. The only thing I'm missing in Sword and Shield is I need to get the legendary birds as shiny. Device is switched to. Because there's a bunch of bots that will give you the legendary birds if you missed out on specific past events. Which I'm fine with obtaining myself. Unless the next generation games confirm we could get the Galarian birds as shiny, that'd be so good. Like, be able to hunt them. It's like, at this point, you might as well import them into, like, the next games anyway. Like, the newer games have the Galarian versions of the birds to hunt. And you've got, like, Sword and Shield, Let's Go Pikachu Eevee to hunt the regular Kanto birds. I could even hunt the birds on Fire Red Leaf Green if I really felt like it. I want a broken Shiftry, one of my faves. Shiftry's good. I don't know if Shiftry's Sword or Shield. Like, it's one of the exclusives because it's you've got the C-Dot line and the Lotad line. I don't know if C-Dot is Sword or Shield. Same with Lotad. Like, that's something I gotta keep an eye out on. Okay, game, stop making me lose the heads or tails like dead ass. All I ask is Pancham to spawn. Like, to be male. It's 50-50. I'm just losing coin flip. He would do so well at first for Kyogre's in ZA. He would. What's up, King? I am not emulating this now. This is on the Switch too. Anyone who decides to emulate these games, it's not fun. They don't even work well on PC, even if you have a high-end one. I'm using the Elgato. Using a capture card. Straight Leaf Storm to hell. Your best bet for for Kyogre is to use like Mewtwo Y, like boost its stats and use Thunder and Thunderbolt. But Shiftry might not do as well just because you got to deal with Ice Beam. So it's best to bring a Pokemon that's not weak to water/ice. That's good. I will not call Nintendo police at this time. If you emulate your games, I have no problem with it. Like, if you emulate the games, I have no problem with it. It's just dump your own ROMs. That's all I say. Instead of just downloading ROMs, just download your own. Like, if you have the physical card, just do your own ROMs because it's not illegal. I accidentally archived Pokemon Violet in... I'm re-downloading it. Will I lose any progress? If you archive, you shouldn't lose your data if you archive the games, because basically what it does, it frees up storage, but you won't lose your save data. I have archived my Pokemon games before. Oh, Drifloon's here. Ooh. If Drifloon's here, I might honestly grab Drifloon. Like, while I'm here. Because it's Drifloon and Drifblim I need. Yeah, if Drifloon's here, I will generally grab Drifloon. Oh, what, Mallet? Hold on. Pancham, where are you? Are you after 111? Okay, so you're there. That's fine. Leaf Storm is 120 in itself, and then you can bulk up, well, I do with Sceptile. Yeah. The Thunderbolts did fine for me, at least. Like, that's how I finished the DLC, is I used Mewtwo for Rayquaza and Kyogre. Do I consider Pokemon Home cheating? No. Depends what you're doing in Pokemon Home. Like, generally. Depends what you're doing. Pokemon Home is just a storage, like, for your Pokemon. That's all it is. Yeah, this is a Switch game. Not in the ranked battle. This game came out, I think it was like 2 years after the Switch launched. Because 2018 was Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, Sword and Shield was 2019. I'm not shiny hunting, I'm doing Pokédex. Doing the Pokédex and just filling it up for specifically Pokemon Home. Because I want to get shiny Keldeo. You got me ready to grind. The other reason I'm doing the Pokédex as well is because Pokemon Champions is also coming out. We don't have a specific date on when it's coming. But if they allow it, you can EV train and IV train your Pokemon and just change the stats however you please with like mints and stuff in Champions. It's probably best to, you know, start filling up your Pokédexes from each game. Really need to get my shiny Mewtwo. I'm shiny hunting it. What game are you shiny hunting it, Poké? Pokemon Sword? Nice. Okay, right, let me get my dark type back. ZA is gonna be filled with Necrozma. Necrozma's not in ZA. Even if Pokemon Home is compatible with Pokemon Legends ZA, if certain Pokemon are not in those games, those Pokemon will not be able to transfer in. But you can do Ultra Necrozma and stuff like that in Champions, so they converse to ZA Pokemon. Alright. I should have EXP candies. Should have... Let me favorite you. Can I? There we go. Just so it's easier to locate it. 2, 1. I don't know, we're gonna see. No, that's how it works, because it's the same with Sword and Shield and stuff. If Necrozma ain't in the game, it locks you out of getting the Pokemon. You won't be able to transfer. So unless they do a DLC that confirms more Pokemon, it's not gonna happen. What level do you have to be? Is it 34? They have a Dark type on the team. Oh, wait. It's Armfrost, ain't it? There we go. There we go. Thank you, Pangoro, so I can mark you off the decks. Boom, and then it's Klinklang. But I'll grab, what's it called? I will grab myself... Drifloon. I think Drifloon and Drifblim I'll grab myself now. Nope. Keep old moves. You're good. Pokemon. Pangoro. Then this one, release. Aegislash, come here. Just for a moment. Let's just double check something. Yeah, so I need both. Well, I just need to grab 2, actually. I don't necessarily need to beat, so let's have a look. Let's have a look-see game. Probably do some Sword and Shield hunting at some point during the year. We're definitely doing Zygarde soon. Once all my friends are basically ready to do Zygarde, because I really want a shiny Zygarde. Okay, Drifloon, I need you. I'm not spawning here, so that's kind of worrying. Yeah, it's the same with all the games. If the Pokemon don't belong in those games, like with BDSP, you can't transfer anything above Generation 4. But with the main games, it's kind of weird. It would be nice if the full National Dex comes back for like Generation 10, so you could have all your Pokemon in the mainline game. But if they do that, they would have to bring back all the legendaries and stuff like that as well. Even if you're only allowed to shiny hunt some of them at a time. Come on, game. I need... Where is it? I need Geodude. Not Geodude. I need Drifloon and its evolution. So I need Drifblim and Drifloon. That's why fan mates are better. I generally prefer the newer games. I just don't see the reason why they would have to lock a lot of Pokemon out, apart from the whole animations they have to always design. So there are reasons behind locking the Pokemon, like within the games, but I feel like you just release a patch update and release like maybe 50 or so Pokemon per patch with like new animations. It's not like it's not hard to do necessarily, but it depends. 100% depends. Because I think Scarlet and Violet was the closest we ever got to having the full National Dex in the game. Because I think we had over like 900 Pokemon in that game that we can have. So we had the base 400, then we had like 250, I think, for the first DLC for Scarlet and Violet, and then another 200 for the second DLC. So we had like 850 Pokemon plus the extra 25 to 50 Pokemon because of all the Terra raid Pokemon they brought out. So it's not too bad. I like the new games, but who doesn't want everyone? Honestly, I'm fine with not having all the Pokemon. If you want all the Pokemon, I think Champions will be the game. Plus, it gives people a reason to not just forever keep their Pokemon in home. Like, I think catching every single Pokemon would be a nightmare. So if you had the base dex at maybe 600, So, like, you know, you had one DLC that brought back every single Pokemon with new animations and stuff. And then you had the base game with the base 400. I wouldn't mind that, but they could easily do 500 for the main decks and then release the other, like release 250 for one DLC and 250 for another. And then that would get you to 1,000. And then they can easily code in the last like 50 or so zombies. Not zombies, like Pokemon. Like it's not necessarily hard to do, but I can see why they do 400 and then another 400. So in total, you always get like 800 Pokemon. But it is an issue, and I've got friends in the gaming industry that do coding and stuff. It is a nightmare to animate every single thing. Power World deserves the lawsuit. In my honest opinion, it deserves the lawsuit. They carbon copied a lot of models. They just imported models and just changed it slightly. You have a grass type Cinderace and stuff. So it makes sense they're getting like sued. They deserve it for like infringement generally. But they can do their own models. That's what they are doing currently with like the newer games. No, I never understand this with people. You need to take into consideration there's carbon copies of the IP being taken. If an IP is being taken, they deserve the lawsuit. It doesn't matter if they've got better inspiration and stuff. They took the model and just changed it. If you prefer open world Pokemon, Scarlet and Violet and Legends Arceus. But Legends Arceus is split into sections, whereas Scarlet and Violet is fully open world. And I do, in my honest opinion, I think overworld games, like open world games, are way overrated. They are way overrated. Open world games are just generally overrated. Breath of the Wild was good, like good standard. Tears of the Kingdom, like best combat for Tears of the Kingdom, but lackluster for game. Open world is very lackluster now because it just keeps going and going. It needs to stop, or at least slow down. Open world needs to slow down. We have way too much of it nowadays. Still nothing. Come on, game. Give me what I need. Give me Drifloon. I'm not Nuzlocking though. I might Nuzlocke Fire Red or Leaf Green starting Friday though. That'd be something fun to do. Which one's this one? Clink, right? So I need Clink, I need Klinklang, and then I think the last one? I'm not shiny hunting, I'm doing dex stuff, Ben. Doing the Pokédex grind so I could get shiny Keldeo. Still no Drifloon? Okay. I'll just concentrate, but if Drifloon appears, I will grab Drifloon. Hey, have fun, Jordan. Have fun. So what am I missing? Dex-wise, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So it's Clink, Clang, and then Clink, Clang. Clink, Clang, and Clink, Clang. And then I need to breed Bronzong. Thank you, Jordan. You have a good day yourself. I need to actually get rid of this since I got Thingy and 8 runaways yesterday, which is nuts. Apart from Gen 5 remakes, if that ever actually comes out, what other game does Clink and that actually go in? Okay, Clink, in there, which you're after, which is awesome. And then I need 2 more. The other one takes a Thunderstone, whereas the other one just evolves via level. So I need 2 of these. Pretty sure you can get Klinklang and Clang at the entrance of the city in the background. You can, but it's dependent on the weather, and I don't feel like skipping the days. It's so random on when they spawn. It's not too bad, it's just, it could be really annoying to do. Okay, so give back Pokemon, give me back Kling Klang. Kling Klang's level 50. Is this the one I got from the bot? Or is this from a different game entirely? Oh yeah, you're from a Alola. I ended up breeding you in a Alola, didn't I? Okay, so I don't need you now. Need to hatch these. Bronzong, come here. You're also genderless, so I just need to grab one for Bronzor. Just for Bronzor, I just need one. So Ditto, take the Bronzor. So Bronzor's in, and then we just wait until she's like crossing her arms. Come on. Cross your arms. Come on. Thank you. Okay, give me Bronzong. Bronzong. I think you're in the right game, right? This is the one I caught in-game. Yeah, Dusty Bowl. And then Vesper Quinn. Rolling Fields. Rolling Fields. Okay, cool. We're good on Combi and Vesper Quinn. Cool, so we don't have to worry about that. Perfect. And he's in the way. Thanks, gang. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But yeah, we're gonna do Dex for a good, like, 3-4 hours today. So, nice Pokédex stuff. Might even go on longer today. Just depends how I feel like doing more Dex stuff. My favorite Switch game? Ooh, that's a tough one. I've got a fair amount of games that I actually enjoy on the Switch. Huh. In terms of maybe favorite game currently on the Switch is probably Legend ZA, but there's a lot. There's a lot of games on the Switch I actually like, but like Donkey Kong was good, but it got when they announced the $20 DLC, literally immediately, it's like, eh. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Tears of the Kingdom would be one of my all-time favorites, but that's only because I actually enjoy the combat in that game. Like, there's a lot that I enjoy. I have my girlfriend playing through Legends Arceus. I absolutely loved it. To be honest, I just want to see how she does against Volo. I get that. I get that. You'll find out. Like, you'll probably see soon enough. Okay, you're gonna evolve straight away because I know you need a Thunderstone. So that's fine. Autonomize. Discharge. Please evolve. Gear Grind. Okay, 40 should be fine, right? Shift gear again. There we go. Okay, so I could do 2. I could do 2. I'll be running out of candies, but that's fine. My friend recommended Tears of the Kingdom. I have the Switch 2 version, but I'm really contemplating if I want to restart Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch 2. Because I don't need to exploit in the game. I will play it in my own time probably. But you know, there's ways of still exploiting in like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom to dupe items, which I would prefer to 100% the game and then restart on a different account, like with the Switch 2 version. But that's just me. If there's exploits in the games, I will abuse them. I've always been a Pokemon kid, never a Zelda kid, and my friend was vice versa. My brother's like that. He's more Zelda orientated than Pokemon, but he loves both. For me, I'm more Pokemon, but I have been enjoying Zelda a lot more than Pokemon as of recent years. I'm just interested on what they're gonna do for Zelda since the 40th anniversary just ended. But nothing was confirmed, so like no Ocarina of Time remake, no ports of like Twilight Princess HD or anything like that. But, you know. I would say Pokemon is definitely the way to go. Like, especially when you're a kid, I think most kids would either would rather play Pokemon. But as you get older, I generally think Zelda is probably like if you like harder puzzles and just, you know, the game just the style of like Zelda, I would say go Zelda. But that's just me. For me personally, as if they release a remaster of Ocarina of Time, or even like ports of like the old Zelda games, it gives me reasons to play, which is nice. You know nothing about Zelda? That's fine. You don't need to know anything about it. Not necessarily. Oh, it's not a Thunderstone for you? Is it XP again? Let me do 1, which is 46. Do another one. 50. Is 50 fine? 50. Okay, cool. So it's not a Thunderstone. Nice. Perfect. I heard the Zelda lore is amazing. Depends on the game, because it can be... like, the timeline is confusing, but the lore itself is really nice. And I'm very excited for the Zelda movie coming out next year. I just hope they've got a trailer maybe ready to go for like the Nintendo Direct. And maybe some other stuff as well. Like, surely they have some Zelda games planned. Maybe they've got their next game ready, like lined up for a trailer as well. And this is gonna be Bronzor, so this is fine. Bronzor, need you to hatch. Okay, so Clink, Clang, and Cling Clang, and Bronzor are now done for the decks, and then it's Gallade. Which I could easily do just by leveling them up. Just by fighting Pokemon. Which is fine. Come on. Come on, game. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you. Okay. So... now we just need the rolls. So let me find it in the... I don't know why I'm going that far off when I can just easily go here. So God of War, need to breed you. Driftblim, I could just breed you. This should be fine. I enjoy most Nintendo games, like the Mario games. I enjoy those. I enjoyed the Zelda games. I enjoyed the Pokemon games. As of recent, Metroid has kind of left a sour taste. Like in my mind. Just because Metroid Prime 4 was a major disappointment for me. I haven't even completed the game, but it was a major disappointment for me. As someone who likes the Metroid games, like more so like the... I like Metroid Prime 1, I love Metroid Prime 2, love Metroid Dread, but for them doing Metroid Prime 4, and it's just... it doesn't feel like a Prime game, it just felt like a fetch quest in a sense. It generally just kinda made me feel a little... worried for like Metroid like moving forward, which shouldn't be something I should be like sad about. It's like the Pokemon games. If any of the Pokemon games leave a sour taste in my mind, it's like then you know the company, like the developers and the company are doing something wrong with their game. At least for me personally, Pokemon has always been like the same type of game, and I enjoy the format of that, but that's why the Legends Pokemon games, that's why I like the spin-offs of Pokemon. You've got the Mystery Dungeon games, if you like those type of games. You got Pokemon Ranger, if you like those type of games. You got Rumble, if you like those type of games. And then you've got games like, you know, Pokemon Pocopia that's coming out next week, which is like, if you like cozy games, that's probably most people's styles. Like most people, if you like Animal Crossing and Dragon Quest builders, then you'll love Pokemon Pocopia. But not everyone will enjoy those type of like games. That's why they move over and do other type of games, like Square Enix's type of games. Like, you like MMO type of games, then you can play like Dragon Quest and Xenoblade Chronicles and stuff like that. I want to get my kids into Nintendo DS games one day, but they keep getting more and more expensive. That's the only concern, right? Is that, especially with the DSs, if you're trying to get them into DS games, if you have like a 3DS or something like that, just mod your 3DS. Like, with how expensive DS games, especially like Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, like, get yourself like an R4 card, stuff like that, so you can actually just, you know, play, like, get the games that way. But the physical cards themselves should drop in price. Realistically, they should not be as expensive as they are already. That's why I'm more excited for Pokemon to actually start giving us virtual console games. And that's why we've got Fire Red, Leaf Green. It will also stop, like, you know, pricing going up. Because if you look online, at least in Europe, like most of Europe, Fire Red and Leaf Green have dropped quite a bit in price. If you wanted a copy of Fire Red, Leaf Green, people were charging like 180, 200 like euros for them. But they've gone down to, I think, around like 80, even 70. So it's not too bad. I have a 2DS and most of the DS games on console. Nice. Hey, I could evolve Ralts. That's not a problem. I will do that. So Ralts needs to evolve to 50. Is it 50? No, it's 20. Level 20 is Curlier. Level 30 is Gardevoir. And then it's Dawnstone to evolve into Gallade. Favorite DS Pokemon game? Pokemon Platinum. I enjoyed Pokemon Platinum more than I enjoyed Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Black and White. In terms of 3DS game, it would be a Mega Ruby, because I love Pokemon, like I love Auraz as a Pokemon game generally, just because I grew up with Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I specifically grew up with Emerald just because that was my first Pokemon game. I am completing the Pokédex, yeah. Auraz was probably one of the best Pokemon remakes, especially with, like, if you liked shiny hunting. You had Masuda if you wanted to do Masuda, but you had Dexnav, you had Pokeradar in X and Y, you had Chain Fishing in Auraz, so you had Chain Fishing and Dexnav, and then you had Hordes, so you had 3 types of hunting methods. Auraz is probably one of the best Pokemon games. I have both Sword and Shield. Both Pokemon games. I have both. Like, Sun and Moon was a good game, but then it got beat by Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I just wish they kept the style of Sun and Moon's like battle HUD, because it felt so basic in like USUM. Like, Auraz is probably one of the best, if not best, Pokemon games to release. Like back in like 2013, like the 2010s era. And then it kind of dropped once the Switch came out. Like, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Those games would have been the best Switch games on this system if it didn't have the Pokemon Go, like, catching mechanic. What Pokemon you missing? Let me, let me know what you're missing and I might be able to get them for you. I've never focused on the Pokédex. I've always done, Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. I normally play, like, I normally nuzlocke the Pokemon games as they come out. I have my normal playthrough where I just play through the game and just, you know, beat the game when I want to beat the game. Oh, you're missing Type Null Savali. I think that's DLC, right? No. Yeah. Type... Oh, no. It's the Battle Tower. Type Null and Savali's Battle Tower. Shit, I need 2 of those. Ugh. I'm so lucky I got Sword and Shield. Holy fuck. Oh, that's gross. That is gross. I need both. And they're both based on the Battle Tower. Great. Because you literally go in the Battle Tower and get them. Yeah, I need both as well, so I would have to restart Sword and Shield just to get Type Null Savali again. You need Drampar? I think Drampar is in one of the caves, I think. Let me actually, let me look that up, hold on. I think Drampar is in one of the caves. I think. The downfall of ZA not being able to trade back is kinda annoying. Okay, cool. So that will be Curlier, Gardevoir. I need one more. I need one more to be Gallade. You have Sword. Oh, is it Shield exclusive? Really? Give me a minute to finish, like, hatching these eggs so I can get these Pokemon. Let me see if I can get you Drampar. Because I need Drampar myself for the Dex. So I'll grab 2 Drampars. Type Null Savali might be a problem just because I don't have him myself. Okay, so that should be fine. I can level all these guys up to 20 real quick. Gallade doesn't always spawn. Gallade is specific to certain weather, and it's really annoying. I don't like relying on the weather, like when I'm skipping day. Let's see. Let's see where Drampar is real quick. So I've got all you guys. So it will be Drifloon next. Drampar might be at the bottom. Alright, Drampar. Because I need you as well. I'm assuming you're near the bottom. You have to be. You have to be near the bottom, right? There you are. Drampar! Where? Oh, don't you dare. Are you an overworld? You an overworld encounter? Or are you in the grass? You might be in grass, actually. So, Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm, huh? Let's see. Hello, Clang Clang. Let's see. Let's see if I can get Drampar. I just don't know if it's Overworld or if it's specifically like something else. So it's got to be Stormcloud, I think. Okay, it's raining. That's something. It's probably in the shaking grass, like normally. But that's fine. If I could get the right weather, I should be fine. Yeah, so it's lightning cloud. That's the icon. Lightning cloud. Let's have a look at the town map. Lake of Outrage is there. Okay, let's change. Not the controller. Let's change the date. Which is really annoying sometimes, but oh well. Let's have a look. I'm currently in Shield, yes. Okay, that's not the one I need. What's up, Xavier? And what's up, Best? Thinking about getting Fire Red? I have both. As much as people like to yell at people being like, why are you burning your money? It's like, my money, my rules. People shouldn't have an issue with what people buy. Do I want a free shiny Groudon? Nope, I already have one. Most of the legendaries I have. Town map. Lightning. Nope, it's hail. Thank you, game. Appreciate that. I have all the legendaries best. I have all of them. I also don't accept any Pokemon from people. I don't. Do I prefer Nuzlocke or Pokédex runs? I prefer Nuzlocke. It's just I'm doing the Pokédex because Pokemon Home literally requires you doing all these Pokédex stuff. It's slightly annoying, but it's okay at best. I like to get the Pokédex just because I like to get the shiny charm in most of my games. But they did it where in ZA you don't need the Pokédex stuff. What do I need for Pokédex? Pretty much I'm like halfway, like 60% done. So I only need like maybe like quite a fair amount of Pokemon left. But I'm getting the dex myself because I need it for Pokemon Home. So I tend to get the Pokédexes done in each of my games to keep in the games. Can I get lightning, please? Game? No, not language. Lightning, please. No, you don't need to give anything. I have both games, so the Pokédex ain't a problem for me. It might take me a bit, but it's not a problem. I am on Switch too, yeah. Stop being ice. Like, come on. Be lightning. Oh, that's so annoying. Like, I would just... Actually, I need to check if I got Drampa. I could just breed Drampa. If I have Drampa, I can breed it. Oh, let me see. Let me see if I have a Drampa. If I have Drampa, I can breed it. Drampa. That's only if I have Drampa. Only if I have it. Game. Does not look like I have Drampa. That's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie, that's kind of annoying. Hello, Alfie. I have... Let me show you all the Pokemon games I have. I have every single, like, Game Boy and DS games, but on the Switch itself, I have Fire Red, Leaf Green, Let's Go Eevee, Sword, Shield, Shining Pearl, Arceus, Scarlet Violet, and Legend CA, and then obviously Pokemon Home. And then I've got the spin-offs. I need to make a new group. So create a group. I'm literally just gonna make it like a Pokemon spin-off type thing. If I can actually find it. So, Mystery Dungeon, your spin-off. Pokemon Pocopia will be a spin-off. Cool. Next. Okay, so Pokemon, where are you? Pokemon. Can I actually be this one, right? Right? Yeah. This one. Pokemon. And then spin-offs. So this would be games like Pokemon Pocopia. You know what? Side games sound better. Side games sound better instead of spin-offs. Side games. Side games. Alright, cool. So we got the Pokemon side games, Pocopia probably, like, and I keep them in order. I keep them in, like, with the Pokemon games, it's in generation order. With the spin-offs, I think the spin-offs will be in order as well. So, like, Pokémon Tournament and stuff like that. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Lake of Outrage is currently, like, hailing, I think. I think that's the hail one. Come on, game. Otherwise, I'm trading with the bot. If I don't get it anytime soon, I'll trade with the bot. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. Okay, let's set that back to normal because that gets a bit annoying. Okay. Alright, let me get the bot and get myself a Drampa. Since I generally do need it. Let's do that real quick. Drampa. So, New trait. No, cancel. I have Gengar. Create. Okay. Okay. Game will be Sword and Shield. I need Drampa. So, Drampa. Met location. Yep, that's fine. Extra large candy. That should be fine. Have I completed the Dex in Let's Go? Almost. Let's Go, I think, is like more than like halfway done. But Let's Go be easy. Let's Go be one of the easiest games to actually get done. Let's trade, link trade, set a link code. Okay, so it is 9 3 5 7 6 4 3 7. Oh wait, I need to connect to the internet. At least I'm in a queue. That's fine. No. Trade. Okay. 9 3 5 7 6 4 3 7. Traded with a bot. Traded with a bot to get these specific Pokemon. They work every hour. You get a limit of 6 unless you buy a daily pass. You can basically get whatever Pokemon you want, like event Pokemon and so forth. It's roughly 8 minutes. There is a... this is the website. I can link the website, but I won't actually state what the name is. Once I have the Drampa, I should be good. Because you could get yourself Type Null and Savali from it as well. I need Drampa so I can breed Drampa. So this is like probably a good way of doing it. That's cheating though. If you breed it yourself, that's fine. Breed it yourself, it won't be classified as a cheating Pokemon. Wait, I can check profile. Yeah, you can't breed Type Null, sadly, no. The Eevee. Yes. Come on, game. So I don't want to enter a Pokemon battle or start hatching eggs again for a little while. So this should be fine. Okay, while I wait for the bot, I'm gonna have a look at something. See if anything new has been announced, per se. Oh. New trailer for Slime, Season 4. Hell yeah. Yeah, so they showed both, okay. I know the movie comes out soon, right, for Reincarnated as a Slime. Yeah. Legacy chip? No clue. No clue. Oh, the Legacy? It like prestige. Yes, that's still. Just let that keep going up. Like you can upgrade to the ones. There's a couple that require either 1, 2, or 3, but there's a lot that require like 20, 50, 90. So it's best to just save them. Oh. Hello, Louise. This image confuses me. Yeah, I'm good. We had to get a new washing machine lately. Because the other one decided to kill itself. Yeah. We have the new one up now, but it's like, during the weekend when we needed it, it just decided to die. Taylor's here, yeah, he's just doing his own thing. Oh no, a bingo card. Everyone's doing a bingo card for Friday, really? He says hi. He says hi back. Oh, that is Nuketown. Oh, I thought that was the Samantha house. Oh, that's so sad. I thought that was Monty's house. Damn. I thought that was Monty's house. Hey Tay, they got Funko just revealed upcoming Mephilis, like Funko Pop. It looks cool. Will be released as a limited edition of 3,500 next month. I don't think that's price. I think that's just limited edition number 3,500. Otherwise, that would have mentioned it as money. At the bot. That the bot that just said hi to me. That the bot. Alright, bot's almost ready! Yes! Alright, I'm gonna stop doom scrolling on Twitter while I'm waiting for this bot. Oh. We'll see you soon, Louise. We'll see you soon. Have a good rest of your day. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for a bot. I'm waiting for the bot for my Drampa. Still waiting for the bot. Should be ready any minute now. Should be. Hopefully. Okay, that should be ready, right? Umbreon. I mean, Vaporeon, go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Because I can't move. Can't move. Thank you. Okay, so Fungus. We'll get rid of you. I'm keeping a Moongus because a Moongus might actually help. I'm not, no one's joining me, Topo. I'm not doing any multiplayer stuff. Alright, Drampa, I'll save you for later to breed. I won't do it now, but that's just something I can do. God, why is that so loud? If you want me to breed it, I can breed it for you, yeah. But I'll do that in a minute. Because right now I need to evolve these nightmare Pokemon. Colossal, stay out. And then town map. I'm gonna go to the DLC since it's easier to train because it's ice types. Okay, should be fine. This should be fine. Let's evolve a couple Pokemon and then I'll breed Drampa just to get Drampa over and done with. We'll figure out where Drampa is in the actual Pokédex itself. Rock Blast. I was gonna say, if I missed, I would have been mad. That's fine. Okay, level 15, that's fine. I need them all at level 20. That's all I need. I need them all at level 20. They all need to be Curliers. Driftblim also leveled up, so that's kind of funny. Double team, confusion, wants to learn hypnosis, nope. Wants to learn draining kiss, nope. Wants to learn teleport, nope. Go. Okay. Come here. Come here, Bomber Snow. Come here. This is for Living Dex stuff, yeah. Incinerate. Can't sheer cold me, sir. I'm a fire type. That's not how that works. Okay, 18. That's fine. Stockpile. Swallow. Spit up. What's to learn? Psybeam. Psybeam. That's fine. Okay. Anything else? That's Snom. I think that's Snom. Mammal swine, come here. So have you done? Have you done? And I have 2 Auroras, so I could get Aurorus and Amora for Dex. I'm gonna use Burn Up. Take down. That's not very nice. Get burnt. Get burned, sir. $21. Okay, I would have preferred it if it was just level 20, but I guess it don't like me. That's fine. Evolve them now. Alright. They're gonna all evolve into Curlier. One will be a Gallade, one will just be a Curlier. So, let's go. So Curlier done. That's fine. Just need to evolve one more Curlier into God of War. And then I need to breed Drifloon, so, but I'll do Drampa first, just because Drampa's gonna be easy. For me, it does not matter if all the Pokemon are primarily done via, like, with the egg. It's not too bad. I need to stay here because obviously I need to evolve the other Curlier. So, while I'm at it, Drampa, come here. Curlier. Curlier is there. Then, I'll level up Curlier just a little more. Hello, Snom. Snom. Am I looking for good nature? Nah. I'm just doing Dex stuff, just so I could do Pokemon homes. Like, quests. Incinerate. I want to make sure my Pokemon home is like 100% done before, before the next Pokemon games. Twister, Protect. Curlier's level 22, Curlier level 22. Okay. Where are you, game? Dawnstone. Curlier. Why you wanted to have that many God of War Gallade? It's one of each. So one God of War, one Gallade. Because you need 4. For the live index, you need 4. You eating? Ice cream? A lot of ice cream. Huh? Oh, it's the brownies with ice cream. Okay. I was gonna say. Why'd you got so much ice cream? A lot of ice cream in a bowl. I need... Okay, Piloswine works. Piloswine works. I do need to grab Snom once I go and, like, do the Snom and Frostmoth stuff. Also, is there another game Snom is in? Scarlet and Violet Snom is in. Okay, so I could get Snom and, like, shiny Snom and Frostmoth in Scarlet and Violet. That's not a problem. I'll do that in a minute. Thanks. Thanks. YouTube Premium. I don't know if you cancelled my premium, but, you know, if you did, that's gonna suck. With Shiny Hunted Totodile, Cyndaquil, and Hot Gold Soul Silver. Oh! Well, at least you know what they, like, at least you know they appear shiny, kind of thing. Stop missing! I think I die. I think I die now. Okay, to make it easier, I'm gonna try again. Come on, please. Thank you. Oh, that's just evil. Okay. Thanks, game. That's just evil. At least I have revives, so that's not a concern. Shadow Sneak. Just so I do kill it. So, do I still have premium? Does it still say I have premium? Yeah, I do. Should be fine. Curly is level 23, wants to learn life, dude. No. Okay. Bag. I think I have a revive. Yeah, I do. That's fine. So I don't waste it. I would prefer not to fight Piloswine. Like, if the game can you give me... Yeah, give me more of these. Alright, verify now. Manage. Yep. Okay. So. Ah. Okay, Cryogonal, I'm gonna use Rock Blast on you. Did you just do Solar Beam? Weird move. Oh, it might take a bit to get to 30. Holy. Oh wait, there's a down part there. Alright. Let's see if there's anything I can fight real quick. Also, there's an item there, so I kind of want that. Give. Utility Umbrella. Okay. I do need to do the DLC, but I'm not doing that right now. Double. Need around. Hello, a bunch of Abomasnows here. And the hail ain't in the way, so that's also a good thing. Let's try and get Curlier to evolve now, so I don't have to... Never mind, he's got Snow Warning. Are you fucking for real? You are a pain in the ass, Abomasnow. At least you die by one shot, so... Not bad! Self-destruct. Huh. Weird level 2 learn self-destruct, thanks. I guess. Okay. Be breeding for Drampa once God of War is obtained. Gallade is already in the box, so Gallade, let's obtain you. Burn up. Blizzard. Can't be frozen, so that's fine. Alright, Abomasnow. 22, 26. Oh. 6. You get Psychic when you evolve into... It's a thingy. Eclo, hello. Incinerate. You're faster than me, how dare. How dare you. How dare you be faster than me. How dare. Not very nice. 8, 7. 3 more battles and I should get myself a Gallade. I mean, a God of War. Should. Oh, one is annoying. Wood hammer. Ow. That's not nice. Thanks, game. 28. Wow, no. Okay. Cool. Extrasensory. Nah, don't care. One more battle. One more. There is another Abomasnow. It's good. This will get me to 30. Snow Warning. Love that. We can breathe! Blizzard. This should level me up as well, like level up my Colossal. Because this Colossal is going to become G-Max Colossal, so it'll be in my G-Max decks, probably. Unless I want to shiny hunt it, because I don't think there's another game that has. Oh no, they're in Scarlet and Violet. Ooh, I could grab them in Scarlet and Violet. Like get a shiny one in Scarvy. I can do that. Visit again. Burn up. There we go. That should get Curlier to evolve into God of War. Yep. Okay, perfect. Perfect! Alright, so let's mark God of War off the list. So now I just need Drifloon and Drifblim, which I'll do after Drampa. So I'm currently missing 220 Pokemon is what I've got left to obtain. Might actually have a lot of them generally, but we'll see. Pokemon. God of War. Not change marking. Held item, give me. Let's go. Will do. I will give you a Drampa. I just need to go back to the breeding area now. Let's go breed Drampa so we can get 2 Drampas, 1 for me. Why have you got an egg? I actually forgot to take the level 1 God of War out. Okay. That's fine. And then I need Drampa. Yep, that's fine. And then not town map. Pokemon. This God of War, I can place you now. And then we can do Drifblim. Drifblim must be straight after. Bag. Full restore. Yep. I was going to go to the Pokemon Center. That might have actually been easier. Oh my god, game. Utility Umbrella. That's fine. Okay. Alright, game. Give me Drampa. I need 2 of them. Just don't give me a shiny one. That's all I ask. I have shiny Drampa and ZA. I do not need another one. Would you like the Drampa to listen to you? Because if it hatches from the egg, it will have your OT. Okay, no worries. Just makes it easier to check which one I need. No worries. I would help with Type No and Savali, but the only problem with that, I don't have them myself yet. I have to get them. I didn't even know they were part of the decks, which sucks so much. I know Poipole and Nagana count as well, so I also need to do the Crown Tundra DLC, I think, to get 2 Poipoles. So that's fun. Just need a Savali. If you have Pokemon Home, you can actually see if you can request something to try and get Savali from Sword and Shield. Hello, Drampa. Okay, that's fine. That one to be traded. First one to be traded. Game, if you could give me a male one, that'd be great. Just so it's in the decks. It's towards the last part of the deck, so it's at like the 300 mark. I think it was like 338. Yeah, I tried, but everyone requesting crazy mons for Savali. Yeah, it'd be like that. It do be like that, which is kind of annoying. Okay. Okay, perfect. Let me try and figure out. So, 240. Okay. 340. So... Ah, literally you're after phalanx, right? 4, 6. Yeah, you're after phalanx. Alright, let me mark you then. So, Drampa. Mark in the decks. Wood. Right. Let me connect to... Okay, so I am connected. What do you want the link trade to be? Let me know what the code is, and then I can... I'll put the code in, and then I'll trade it. The way it works is... So on Sword and Shield, you have to... Like, once you load in, you press the Y button on the Y-com, and you need to connect to the internet with the plus button. Once you connect to the internet, you can do the... Like, click the link trade, and then set link code. It could be any number you want it to be. Let's try. 6, 4, 6, 9, 4, 2, 1, 1, 1, 7. What's your trainer code? Just so I know who I'm trading with, because mine is Hunter. As long as you see Hunter, that should be fine. Trade partner has been found. This is you? Alright. Nah, just give me whatever you think. I'll take anything, it's fine. Hello, Scorfet. Damn, you look a lot bigger than I thought you would do. I don't know if it's just they decided they zoomed in the Pokemon so you can actually see it better when trading, but goddamn, a lot bigger. There we go. I need to restart a whole save file for Savali now. I'll have to do that eventually. Which sucks. It does suck, but, you know, sometimes you have to do it. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Okay. Put you down there for the time being. And then, who is it I'm doing now? Driftblim. Okay, so it's Drifloon and Driftblim now. Right, okay. Don't need the Drampa now, so let me take the Drampa out. Okay, this Drampa can be released because I already have mine, and I need Drifloon and Drifblim. Whew. I like to leave a Pokemon, yep, and Drifblim. It's fine. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. If Sword and Shield didn't take too much to play over and over again, I wouldn't mind restarting the game as many times as possible. That's why the only reason I've done it so far is to collect Cubfu a bunch of times, because Cubfu is required for like the G-Max forms of Cubfu, and also just extra versions of him. But you know, Pokemon's never that easy. Oh, sorry. Oh. What's up? Right. What's that? C418? Oh, yeah. That's neat. There's no other way of getting Galarian, Ponyta, and Rapidash, is there? But I can't put them into Scarv and breed them. Because I would get the right nature in this game, put them into Scarv if Ponyta or Rapidash are in those games. If not, I'll wait till like Generation 10 probably to do some of Generation 8's Pokemon. Like Pokédex. I might do that because then, you know, be kind of cool to have. Okay. Drifloon. Unburden. What type of Pokemon do I have? Pretty much most of them. Like, if not, like, almost all. Let's see. Ponyta. Cerebi. What game you in? Yeah, so Galarian Ponyta can only be obtained in Sword and Shield still. That's really annoying. No other game has brought those forms across yet. If Generation 10 has Alpha Pokemon, would not mind bringing these different forms over. But it just depends how they're doing this. So maybe most of the Gen 8 Pokemon I'll hunt in this game specifically. And unless they exist in the other games, then I'll worry about it later. So maybe we'll do some Sword and Shield shiny hunting. When we don't have, like, donuts for ZA. I wouldn't mind. I would not mind doing maybe a Masuda, like a couple Masuda hunts. Okay. Hello, Drifloon. Oh, what? You male or female? If you're female, I can just run. Hello. Okay, I'll grab you. Thanks, Drifloon. You're very nice. Go on a ball. Cool. Love that. Love that. Game, just let me get the critical critical capture. Because I have the shiny charm in this game, so I have the full dex done. It's just I am collecting the Pokemon while I'm doing stuff. I don't have a Pokemon with Moxie, let alone False Swipe. Like, I have a False Swiper, but I can't hit it because it's Ghost. I don't have Foresight. Come on. Thank you! Alright, so Drifloon in the dex. Cool. If I can get another one, I can stop breeding this one. Okay, now let's just see what the egg gives me. If the egg gives me something, it'd be a level 1 Drifloon, and then the other one will evolve into Drifblim. Drifloon. Okay, hatch this egg. Hatch it. Another one spawns, I'll just catch it. Then make it easier instead of me having to breed. Only really breeding them if they're required, like they're sword exclusive, or it's just easier to breed them. Spritzy and that is trade evolutions, that's fine, I can trade with myself on my OLED. All the trade evos I'll probably save till later. Come on, Drifloon. Be nice. Luke. Come on, be nice, be nice, be nice. Alright, cool. I see how that is. Okay, Drifloon. Go there. The game can give me another one, I'll be happy. Okay, male. Send her down to pick up another egg. Drifloon just got very high chance of being male. Like female. Don't come in me. Okay, no Drifloon. Come on, game. Once I get to Ghastly, obviously Haunter needs trade to evolve into Gengar. That's fine. I can do that. Alright, Drifloon. Okay, cool. This works. Hello, Luke. Yeah, I know it's you, because your profile pic gives it away. Oh, you're burnt now? Don't do this. Hey. Don't do this game. Just go in the ball. That's all I ask. Go in the lovely ball. Bro. I'm not hunting anything, I'm just doing dex. Just doing dex stuff. Can you go in the ball, please? Please go in the ball. I was gonna say if that broke out, I would have been mad. What level's Drifblim? Like 28? I think it's level 28. Town map. We are gonna go and level this fucker up in the Crown Tundra. Jinx. Hello. Luke, ask for Gordon if he's if he's wanting to watch ReZero at any point today. Let me know, and then just let me know when you guys are ready, and I can wrap up stream. Oh, you... Okay, thank God. So I'll probably wrap up stream in a little while. See if for God, ask for Gordon if he's down to watch any more ReZero today. If he is, let me know. Because I'll wrap up stream. I'll wrap up stream before, before I join call. Paris song, don't you dare. Oh, it's dead anyway. It's fine. $23. I think it's... He said he's down for it. Is he down to watch now, or is he down to watch, later? If they're down now, then I'll just wrap up stream, because all I'm doing is just doing deck stuff, so I'm not doing a lot. Don't ice beam me, you fuck. Hey, you bitch, so I can't get frozen. Oh, I do fought out though. Hit again, hit again, hit again, hit again. Thank you. $25. Stockpile. No. 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 can get frozen. That's so dumb. Just can't share cold me because I'm fire. Just let me know when you're all ready and I'll just wrap up stream. Fuck your sheer cold, man. Hey. Hey. 28. Surely this is your evolution. Yep, 28. I was right. 28 is its evolution. Okay, so Drifblim's done, and it's just Cherubi and Charoom now. Cherubi and Charoom. And then obviously I need Stun Tank. Pokemon. Drifblim. You're fine. Let me heal you, actually. Let me heal you. Let's go to the town map. Let's go to a Pokemon Center. Let's heal everyone up. Maybe pick up some extra full restores and stuff like that while I'm here. Sure, why not? I'm fine with wasting a couple million just to get a lot of those. Can I get like maybe 5 revives? 10 grand on revives. And then I'll heal. We'll stop after Skunk Tank, I think. Like we'll end stream after Skunk Tank is done. Town map. Hey, thank you for the follow. Okay, don't need you because I have you done. Give me back Drifblim and I can release Drifblim. Leave a Pokemon. We'll do Skunky. Quickly do Skunky while we're at it. I just need one. Because then I can train it while I've got the, like, train it with Charoom. Which one is it? It's not you, it's you. It's you. Boom. Should probably put the other Pokemon in as well, just to make sure stuff is done. So Charoom. Don't need you anymore, because I'm breeding that now. You, and you. I'm actually gonna put you in the box, because I think that'd be easier to track. Okay, so Seismitoad, you're next. Dusknoir is next. And so is Gengar. So I'll put him down here since I can actually rely on him. And then Charoom, let's do you. So we can get Cherubi and Charoom. Oh, crap. I did do that. I like to leave a Pokemon. Ditto. Okay. So I need Cherubi and Cheroom. But the first off is I just need one more Stunky. One more Stunky, and then I'll have Stunk Tank. Like, I could evolve the one that's in there into Stunk Tank, whereas the level 1 will stay Stunky. So I'll do Seismitoad and stuff off cam, and then we could come back to Sword and Shield during the weekend. Do Sword and Shield, and I think Let's Go Pikachu Eevee on Sunday. Since Scarlet and Violet's dex is completely done. I have to put in Pokemon Home, so if Kevin started it, he can have it in his Pokemon Home. What's up, Stunky? Skunky. Ah, you bastard. Okay, let's try again. Maybe we'll grab 2 just to be safe, but you know, whatever. I know I can find a wild Palpitoad, like, up there. I know I can find Palpitoad up there if it's raining. But, honestly, breeding them ain't too bad either. Same with Duskull, Dusclops. I can find those in the wild. Dusknoir can spawn in the wild, but I don't care. Most of them are trade evolution, so it's not too bad. I have both games, so it's not all bad. It's not all bad at all. Okay. Okay, what the fuck, game? Alright, so Skunky will be the last Pokemon I quickly hatch then. Okay, I'll hatch that now and then end stream. Okay. Not bad, roughly 2 hours. 2 hours of deck stuff today. Do more we'll definitely do more on Friday, like after the presents. We'll hop on, do some deck stuff. Maybe do some shiny hunting on ZA as well. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. That's annoying. But that's fine. I'm gonna end the stream here. If you guys did enjoy, hit the follow button. I'll be back tomorrow. We're most likely doing ZA. We might not, but we'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye, guys.